So there's choices of factions. Either the Klingon Defense Force, Discovery, Starfleet, Dominion, TOS Starfleet, which is the original series, Romulan Empire, Romulan Republic, or regular Starfleet.
I don't know what any of them are. I've watched maybe 4 episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation with Janeway. Total my whole life. I'm serious.
So the Next Generation doesn't have Janeway. The Next Generation has Picard.
Then which one is the one with the lady captain?
Discovery.
There you go. The one with the short hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. Janeway, right? It's Janeway?
Yeah. Catherine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I never saw the one with Picard. Picard is like, that's Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see him. That would have been, I actually like him as an actor, so I'm sure I would have enjoyed that, actually. I'm not geeky enough, am I?
You've really lost a lot of cred.
Did I have any to be with, though?
I think we should do TOS Starfleet, the original series. The Kirk series.
That's Shatner, right?
Shatner. Because they have the best...
I know the actors.
They have the best uniforms. Okay, I can be human.
Those are like the vintage retro uniforms, aren't they?
Yeah. You get the short skirts as a chick. You can be human, Andorian, Tellarite. Oh, Tellarites are ugly. Or Vulcan.
I'm at 80%, so I can't look just yet. Are you recording our faces in addition to the content?
I am currently, because we're on the safe channel. This is where we can see both of our confusion at this. All right, I'm gonna go human.
It's the time of night where I take off, the undergarments. So that's why I was asking.
I'm gonna go male human because it's kind of what I am.
Yeah.
Next. All right, I could be engineering, science, or tactical.
I don't know. Oh my god, I feel so good.
I'm gonna go tactical.
What's the difference?
So science is... Oh, the music is so loud. My god. As an engineering officer, hold on. We just need to turn this down a bit. The music is way too victorious. All right. Constant. Star Trek Online. Down. There we go. Okay. So as an engineering officer, you support the ship and crew by increasing their survivability and using improved technology to outlast and outmaneuver opponents. Your efforts focus on withstanding damage, improving performance of your technology and equipment, and deploying power generators and defensive minefields. Your ingenuity and resilience can turn the tide of any conflict. Science officer. Use your skills and knowledge to support your ship and crew. You can weaken or incapacitate enemies, enhance sensor operations, create energy fields, and treat injuries of your fellow officers.
That sounds good.
Your greatest strength is versatility. I figured you'd go for science. And tactical officer is defend the ship and crew and take command of combat scenarios. Stealth, squad commands, and damage boosts are a few tools in your arsenal. And you support your crew by drawing enemy fire or bolstering the effectiveness of your away team with superior tactics. Kind of sounds like a tanker.
Kind of. Oh, the blur background does not like my hair.
Well, now your camera's off again.
I know, well, because I There. Okay. Sorry. Adjust the monitor settings, and if necessary, the slider below until the 3 lines of text above are visible.
I could read all mine, so I just went through it. Um, mhm. Mhm.
Hang on. So what did you go with? Starfleet?
I went with Starfleet, regular Starfleet. Or wait, no, I went with Starfleet TOS. TOS Starfleet.
Okay. Look at the crop pants and boots.
Yeah. And if you're a chick, you get the short shirts.
Did you do the human?
I did human.
And you did human?
Yeah.
How did their legs not get cold? Oh, I didn't know the colors of their outfits indicated what kind of officer they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why the one with the pointy ears was blue.
Right. He's a science officer.
Oh, okay. But wait, isn't Data red?
Data's command. Or tactical.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What did you name your captain?
I haven't named him anything yet. I haven't even gotten to the point where I can name him, I don't think. Oh, wow. You can change everything about the body here. I'm going to make him a monster.
Do we need to be on the same ship?
We're seeing this exactly the same for the first time, so I don't know. Oh my god. He's got a gut now. I don't like that at all.
How did it let you change the appearance? I couldn't change the appearance.
I mean, once you pick your character, then you go next, and you get to the appearance section where you can change it.
Oh. I don't think I had that. Or I missed it.
Oh, that arm's so long. Look like a gorilla. Alright, I'm just gonna go normal. Uniform. Category.
WASD keys to move around, interact, have icons above their heads. Okay.
Next. Enter a name. Here we go.
This is trippy. Eyes are disconcerting.
Ship name. USS Poke. Sure, why not?
I have the Resolute.
Okay, I'll pick that too.
Does
Spelled
it let you pick that?
RSOLUT.
What did you name your captain?
We suck.
Oh.
And then formal name is I, middle initial S, last name Uck.
Oh.
So,
I named mine Captain Obvious.
yes, I done.
It made me giggle.
Okay, I'm on the bridge.
But I don't know how we join a game. I guess that's my question. How do we play together?
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Oh, you have to F people. Okay. Hold on. Is there...
To move, use the W, A, S, and D keys. To look around, hold down the right mouse button and move your mouse.
Okay. All right. I see I can interact with the captain. Wait, what's this? Notifications, chat. Combat. Can I don't know how to talk to you. Find team, friend. Okay, here we go. Show friends online. What is character at hand? Who am I? Oh, there's a mic test in game. Okay.
Oh, so we don't have to Discord it? We can actually,
yeah, but Discord catches. Yeah. I guess we wouldn't have to Discord it, but this way I get to see your lovely face. Show friends online. I don't know how to do... It says character at handle. I don't know...
CMIC 305.
That assumes that the character at handle is...
It asked me to create it, and that's the one I did because it matches what I have in Steam.
Okay,
it
so
tried to have me make a different one, and I reverted it.
I'm sorry, what was it again?
CMIC.
CMIC.
305.
305. At what?
It's not at anything.
Yeah, see, it asked for a at something or other.
I think the at was in the beginning.
Not sure who CMIC 305 is. Please provide the player's handle, e.g. character name at handle. Oh, I wonder if it's like obvious. At CMIC 305. Unknown user. So I don't know who I am.
What's your character's name again?
We suck. All one word.
And then what's your handle?
I don't know.
We suck at what? I suck at gaming?
This is my point. I don't know what my name is. I don't know what my handle is.
I would think you could put like obvious at CMIC 305.
I tried that. It didn't work.
Didn't work?
Yeah.
Let me see if it'll tell me what my stuff is.
I can't figure out who I am.
Info.
Wait, what's this over here?
All right. Captain Obvious.
Oh,
Full name. Pretty cool lady.
I found me.
How did you find you?
There's a little like radar on the upper right hand side. And there's like a little person icon. Then I clicked on it. And it showed me.
Okay. I'm gonna say game menu, chat settings.
Oh, good point. Chat settings. Channels.
Friend. Channels. Join or create a channel.
Okay. I just created We Suck. So if you put in We Suck, you may be able to join that now. Maybe it'll tell me who you
There's
are.
2 of 4 people there. 2 members currently online, 4 members are subscribed.
One word?
We suck. WESUCK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows me 1 of 3.
Yeah, this says 2 of 4. But it says I'm in it. I tried to hit join and it said I didn't have to. Anyways, why don't we chat and see if it works.
Because I don't see you. It shows me 1 of 3. Oh, 2 of 4. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe we are here now. Join channel, we suck. Alright, so. How do we...
I just messaged you. So it is...
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Obvious at CMIC. Oh my god.
They added a number after me. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers after you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm at Horsebender. 12. Okay.
Horsebender 12? What does that even mean?
Is
that a point in the galaxy?
Somebody who bends horses. Now I forgot where I went to add friends.
Oh. It's,
Holy crap.
Just click on the little arrow thing and then go to friends and it says character at handle. Okay, look. Reply back to me.
I did.
But I didn't get a reply from you. I got like a Bone Jam 2's at Bone 1970 has acquired an epic prize token. I don't care about Bone Jam.
Oh, you didn't say hi to me either. You just
there it is.
generally said hi.
Horsebender 12.
Invite to team. Oh, add friend. Okay, I can right click on you. Sent you an invite.
Yep. I accepted your friend invite.
I'm going to invite you to a team. Okay. So we're on a team now. That was something. I think we've won.
We're so bad at this that I feel like I'm actually contributing, which is pretty shitty.
Are you a male, female? What are you?
I'm a lady.
Okay. You're not currently.
I'm a ginger.
You're not currently in the.
I'm in the command room, but I'm on the Resolute. Remember, we're on different ships.
I think we're both on the Resolute. I picked the Resolute. Right, I named it the Resolute. Oh, I can't F anything. Okay, well, I'm just going to talk to the captain.
I'm in here with the captain, and I don't see you, so
I'm
pretty sure.
I don't see you either.
We've located the
we're
wreckage
in different,
of a crashed
different.
ship down. I need to get boots on the ground. Find it not so fast. You
Scan
can't use
the surface to use
atmospheric interference.
Find a suitable landing site.
Down. Use the sensors
we
to
suck.
locate
You
a
says
safe
you're on
landing
bridge
site.
number 6.
Oh, how do I not be on bridge number 6? Oh, okay. What bridge are you on?
No idea. I don't know how to see
it's
where
in the
I
map
am.
on the upper right-hand side.
Number 1.
Bridge number 1. Okay, let me see if I can get to you. Bridge. Can I teleport to you? I don't know what most of this does. Okay, wait. Bridge 1. I can't.
I don't think you can. It says beam to ship is not available, and transwarp is also not available.
Put a message. Make task force. Kick. Set to team leader. Set to squad leader. Kick from team. Okay, I don't know how to get to a different bridge.
Okay. Let me think for a second.
Big map. Inventory. Access in-game mail. Social. Game menu. Help and support. Request reinforcements if your team is short. Regroup bridge officers. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. All right. Well, I'm just going to talk to this dude and see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage
I've
of
already
Not
done
So
that part.
Fast.
I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this room at the moment.
Oh, did you scan?
And
Yeah.
what do you mean?
I had to scan the surface in order to run the first mission.
Oh yeah, I already did that part.
Oh, well, so follow Mrs. Fancy Pants.
Did you find a suitable landing area? Excellent.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Where? Oh, okay. Take the turbo lift to the engineering deck. Engineering deck. I'm in engineering deck number 6.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make... Let's see.
Okay, I'm following
Your
Ensign
mini-map
Tarsi.
shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser
Oh my,
to pick it
I
up.
don't see you.
What deck are you in?
But I'm on deck number 1, and I don't know how to change to my deck.
I'm currently... Wait a minute, what's this? Practice on the target, select the target, and then right-click to attack it. Okay, I'm currently using... I don't know why I'm doing this. It'd be nice if I could actually change... Wait, I need to practice more shooting. Hold on a second. Okay,
Good job, Lieutenant.
there we go.
That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
No, I do not want more practice. Okay. Okay, alright. Mini-map, yada yada yada. It'd be really nice if I could change my deck.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that. Google.
Mission journal. What is this? Scan area. Alright. Anyhow,
To change your deck. Star Trek? Star Trek, right?
Star Trek Online, yeah. Did you end up doing the phaser training?
No, not yet. You have to speak to Ensign Oben in the lower level of the shipyard.
What? Ensign...
Ensign Oben. Once you have your new ship, you can rename it. No.
I don't know where that would be.
I'm gonna say how to multiplayer Star Trek. That might be better. Did we select co-op mode?
I don't even know where co-op mode is.
Make sure you're both in the same place. Oh. You have to, we both want to quest together, but have been having trouble adding each other as friends because you have to complete a quest before you can add anyone.
Oh, okay. Well, wait,
What do I have to do to be?
we just did that, though.
Yeah. You can invite each other to a team, make sure you're in the same place and instance, which is a server. When you found each other, then select your teammate.
I don't know what server we're on.
I don't either. far as I know, you're restricted to using local chat only until you've played for like 20 hours.
Well, I mean, we can get around that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part.
Okay. I'm gonna log out here and see what my server is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Proving server list.
Sorry. I'm coming down with a cold. It's really annoying. Although somehow I managed to not be sick the entire time you were here, which was quite lovely. Despite everybody else being sick.
These are the voyages of the USS Resolute. There's no place to check to select the server. Okay, let's try this again. Connecting to cell. Okay, my shard is holodeck. I don't know what that means, but I can't change it. So I'm going to just say that we're in the same server.
Yeah.
Be nice just to be able to teleport to you.
Yeah, that sounds fancy. Although I'm over here doing phaser training and I'm nailing every target. But
Yeah, I just did that.
I don't know what else to do after I do this because I'm really just waiting for us to figure this out. So
Yeah.
that I know what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to go.
All right, I'm on the engineering deck. Number 6.
You're still on number 6. So you're whatever shard or whatever you're on, it's bringing you to 6 automatically. Change instance. It won't let me change the instance though. System list is not selectable.
To change instance. Check online. Okay. Instances. Switch your instance in Star Trek Online. Open your map. Choose change instance button. Okay.
Yeah, but that was grayed out for me, remember?
It is for me as well.
Because I just looked at that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run the first mission and see what happens.
Sure, I can do the same.
Ensign Mears reporting as ordered. I was one of the so-called
Reach
Galilee.
the
Thank you.
shuttle bay.
Should lead you there.
Well, why are there people just like laying in the hallway?
I saw that too. I was curious. Okay, who are you?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And why is everyone else just strolling and we're running?
Yeah, in the middle of a red alert, no doubt. Oh. Space is green, apparently.
Are all of the people you're meeting ladies?
No. I mean, all of the ensigns were, yeah. But there are dudes all over the place.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help it. Right. Okay.
Okay, so...
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if
Are
you
you
are
on your
far away
shuttlecraft?
from your objective.
I'm on the planet. Okay, so
Sorry,
I
I
see
shouldn't
it.
have done that on camera.
I didn't see it, I'm sorry. Was it
It's
cool?
okay. No. I moved and then I cupped the girls.
Oh, and I missed it. Well, I mean, this is all being recorded
To
anyhow,
sprint,
it's not live.
tap the shift key while moving.
Is that a warp yourself?
You are now a Starfleet lieutenant. Ooh,
Ew.
fancy.
Oh my goodness. It's a crashed starship here.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Alright, music is going off.
I don't have mine running.
Audio, music.
Ever since you like did whatever to my audio settings, it's not picking up audio in any games I play.
That's not right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really care that much.
You know, the graphics are kind of
Pretty
cool.
decent.
Kind of cool.
Mhm.
There's your crashed shuttle.
Remember, your
What's left
mini-map
of it
shows
anyway?
where your objectives are.
Oh, there's a crashed shuttle over there.
Wait. North?
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves.
Shut off the plasma vents. Oh, I see. Okay.
Where's my objective again?
It's on the mini map.
I'm
It's,
looking at the mini
it's a white arrow.
Oh, there it
Thank
is.
you.
I'm standing right next to
we
the
need
crash.
to move.
Yeah.
Didn't even
Things.
realize.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you get attacked by something?
Uh-oh.
Forrest, look out!
Uh-oh. Oh, red shirt just died. Oh my god.
Oh, the lady one from the beginning? Who
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
I hate
Well,
it
you'll
here?
see. You'll see. You'll see.
You sprint, shot, tap the shift key while moving.
What do they feed
I feel like
these
that's
things?
prescient that it's
Well,
telling me how to
never
run
mind.
right now.
Oh god. Oh, he can hit me no matter where I am.
So if I'm in the... Well, I don't understand. I'm at the white arrow, but I don't have... It's not... An arrow per mini map if you're far away from your object. But it says...
You should have seen a gigantic wrecked starship.
I'm Dr.
It's
Phineas
there.
Grogan, part of a
And then
research team
one of the,
studying Murasaki
Oh, did you
effect.
talk
It's
to
in the
what?
debris.
Did you talk to the
Before
chick when
ship
you first
crashed.
got down there?
I was
Parsi.
looking for
Yep.
supplies
Are they
when
following
that
you?
thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near
Then she
killed
said
me.
something like, there should be a shuttle around here somewhere?
Yeah, and it's like down there below.
No, it's not. It's off to the right.
You're
Oh, there's your
telling me.
cross shuttle. What's left of it anyways. Look, someone's over there and I think they're hurt.
Yep. Acquired mission Bull by the Horns. Oh, I'm following this guy apparently. Oh, it's a saucer section up ahead. Okay, I'm coming. I'm
How do
coming.
I shut down the plasma vents?
You F them. What is up, Dr. Muller?
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those
I have
supplies you brought.
Dr.
Well,
Grogan.
Oh, what am I doing here? Deliver supply. Okay. F
There
the
are
supplies.
rifles in that
Ah!
crate. You should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
I don't understand. He's like giving the finger over here. What am I supposed to do to him?
Phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Because whenever I get too close, it says I'm under attack.
Wait,
You can switch
want me
between
to
two
shoot
equipped
this?
weapons by pressing Z.
Z. Okay. Okay.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant.
Your weapon has an alternate fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
Okay. I'm terrible at this.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Those things are out there. We're reviving him.
Wow, thanks.
my.
Yeah, then
That
you get
feels a
back.
lot better.
Okay.
Remember,
Flores
your
gets
weapon
speared
has
in
an
the back
alternate
by
fire mode.
just
The
kind of like
effect
a
this mode varies by
Neanderthal
weapon.
kind of guy.
Activate secondary fire by pressing
So am I
2
supposed to
or clicking the
phaser
icon.
him till he's gone?
He doesn't go all the way.
Okay. So shift to run. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
They're right behind
I'm
me.
gonna
Uh-oh.
sprint. Sprint.
Uh-oh.
Jump up on the rock. Can he hit me from
Heads
the
up!
rock?
The Taurians are attacking.
Yes, he can hit me from the rock. Oh, Kitty kittens. Run. Then rescue. Why is she not using the phaser? Ah! There's more of them! I'm flanked. It says you are being flanked. Yes, I know I'm being
We need
flanked.
to get these people
Oh,
to
that's.
safety.
Oh, I was pushing control instead of shift. No wonder I was going so slow. Okay, I'm running. Where did the other chick go? Did I lose her? Does it matter? Am I
Into the
supposed to help
ship.
her?
But then
I don't
we'll
know
be
what
trapped.
I'm doing. I'm just running for my life right now.
Send survivors to the wreckage. I don't see. Okay, something over here. Oh, I see. I gotta go back. I get it.
Oh. Do you have like a
Retreat to the ship
placate?
with pleasure.
Like a break free type effect?
Do I? No, it might be specific to your. Like you got
Class?
science, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tactical, so I don't have it. Talk to
I don't know
engineer
how I
matters.
don't know how I wound up where I am. But I'm
Lieutenant,
supposed to drive this
we've held
dude
them
off,
off
but
so
I
far.
just ran away from him. No clue. No clue whatsoever what's going on.
Fall back to wreckage.
Shut the doors. They're right behind us.
I have to F the wreckage. Oh, there we go.
I must be like 12 on the inside.
No, you're a grown-ass woman on the inside.
Okay. Last time I was here, Scotty,
That's what your
Commander
penis
Scott,
says.
electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in.
How the hell? Sunbeam.
Okay, I got this smart-ass frickin' engineer telling me my business.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think the Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others...
Get the
they've been
survivors to the
taken.
shuttle.
We've got to...
I just went black.
We can use.
What's going on? Track the, what am I doing? Oh, track the Tauren. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. Got my laser out. Got big old... Oh my god! All right. Got big ass footprints going out here. Hello? No. I'm just gonna shoot you. Keep shooting you. That's right.
Where are we supposed to get these? So where are we supposed to be bringing this stuff back from? Don't understand.
I grabbed the supplies, took them to the next place. Where I think you've probably already...
I missed the supplies bin.
Yeah.
That's why.
Apparently I've got a shield of some sort.
I'm kind of sad we're not doing this, like, together.
Oh, got the chief going on here. Yeah, I think hopefully after we run the mission, maybe it'll allow us to change. I mean, if there's a button there, there's an obvious reason for the button, right?
Well, you've said about my button.
And I use it accordingly. Oh, I just got hit in the freaking head with a rock.
Sounds classy.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
Okay, I gotta F the captives now.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir.
Okay, return to the
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Let's go, bitches.
Secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon. You can switch between 2 equipped weapons by pushing Z.
Yep. Oh yeah, you're a little bit behind me.
I need to blow my nose.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like...
Enemies sometimes
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions,
An item
Lieutenant.
has dropped for you. Move toward the item and press F to loot it.
He sleeps like completely upside down.
Freaking Romulans. Try to
Hey,
come
is
and
that a
loot my
Klingon
stuff.
pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience my little Klingon data. Looks like the Klingons are using...
I know there were Klingons. Never mind. What, were you? No, I don't think so.
What the what? Yeah, you know. Love how they're all getting cocky. Look at that, now I can shoot!
Ah, grenade!
Dear God.
Alright, what?
Demonstrate alternate fire on debris.
You have to to it. I don't see where the... Aha!
Orions are attacking.
Alright. A grenade! Oh, they got disruptors. These bastards.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
It's too late, there's already more of them. A grenade again! Come on, where's my rifle? There we go. Ha ha ha. Alright, I think I understand. Alright, where am I going? Going back to... No, no you don't.
Why did I tell them?
Okay.
Why did I tell them to go into the wreckage again?
Yeah.
And then what am I doing? Trying to get to the original ship?
No, what's going to happen is I freaking just let myself. Can I get down there? Can you guys? I can get down there. It's possible you may need to have an engineer help you out. All right, I made it back to the shuttle.
We're ready to go when you are. Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
I am ready.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, here we go. Flying right into the Resolute's butt. Bam. I'm now Lieutenant 2. Don't know what that means. Okay. Do I have skills? Pool of remaining experience points. Pool of commendation points.
Where am I supposed to be going? I don't understand these arrows. I don't understand the map. I'm so lost.
Wait. Oh, okay, here we go. Second lieutenant? Must be skills. Oh, okay. I don't have any points to assign. Traits.
How the hell do I shut the doors?
If you look for the little glowy stand a little ways in.
Yeah, I found it.
Then you have to F the stand.
There's a lot of effing going on here.
You know.
Not the most fun kind that I enjoy, but you know.
All right. Talking to engineer or
We made
engineers.
it. Never thought I'd be.
All right. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
Wait. Gotta F the communicator.
Why do all the Taurians look like the Undertaker?
We have some uninvited guests. Start with the engineering lab. We need...
What? Where am I going?
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping.
Again. God, I keep having to talk to the sleep people.
I don't know where the engineers are.
We'll handle these Klingons. Sounds like you're needed in the engineering lab.
I don't know where the engineering lab is. Where the hell's the engineering lab? Wait, what? I was being flanked, apparently.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Where the hell am I supposed to scan?
Oh, bomb! Bomb! Oh.
shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast!
It's very possible that we couldn't do these together because this is part of like the intro.
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored.
Like this is kind of a tutorial
Clear out that armory.
scenario.
Yeah.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Oh, F. Yeah, that's right. Where am I going? I'm going here. Uh-huh. Guess who's dead? Guess who's dead? You are. Alright. Ah, grenade!
Oh my gosh, I'm so lost.
Great work.
Now, is
Secure
I going the wrong
engineering
way?
next if
Don't
you
know if I'm
can.
going the right way or the wrong way.
Wait. Can I? Oh, nice. Can I go up this way? I can't F the ladder. Damn it.
Alright.
Frickin' mirrors is
Clear the
everywhere.
rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
How do you scan for the frickin' Torians? How are there multiple on-sign mirrors? What is that? There's 4 of them. How did she multiply?
Engineering, please respond. Bridge to engineering, please respond.
Internal sensors show we have scoured the engineering. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you this. Never
Some
mind.
missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your...
Oh, I see. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks.
I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Move out the way, mirrors. Alright, triple lift.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Get into the station. Go to the choppers.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Oh, my hair just went away. Oh, now it's back.
Good
Suddenly
work,
I have
Lieutenant.
found the
The
footsteps.
Klingons will think twice
Take me
before
to
they
where
try
I
to
need
board
to
this
be.
ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Because who knew that people's feet
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yeah! Ooh, something just happened. I'm now Lieutenant 3. Okay. Tarsi reporting for duty. You can change this officer's name, enter uniform once for no cost. Oh, you can make this change after you complete the tutorial. Okay, this is the tutorial. All right.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power
That
signatures
was
in 2
bad.
nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that...
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
What? Oh, I'm steering the ship? Uh-oh. How do I... Oh.
Science report coming.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
What's... How? What? This is a Was this a torpedo? That's a phaser.
Nice work. One down, one to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Oh, goodness. Okay, it's going to take a bit for me to figure out how to actually steer ships. Need to be within 10 kilometers. Oh, I see. Tarsi is my engineer. Gotcha.
Use your phaser beam to weaken shielded targets. Ship is under attack. Use your torpedo on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate if you are in combat.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Oh, bitch.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
I almost died. I had to stab myself.
Warning.
Haha, guess who remembered to use a heal this time?
Click on a shield that is low on power to repair it. This will divert power from your other shields.
Oh god, I just ran into my own ship.
Oh, grenades!
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer?
Oh, okay.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Lieutenant, I've made some...
Remember that you can activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Approach the Klingons.
Where's Tarsi?
Oh, you finished.
What?
You finished.
I finished?
If you're talking about Tarsi?
I'm defeating Klingon reinforcements at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, no one on my freaking team can do jack shit. Tarsi's like hiding behind some equipment.
Activate high yield
I'm getting
torpedo
bombed
by
to
clicking
fucking
on
shit.
the icon or using Alt+1.
Personal shields are low. You're being flanked. No shit. And I'm out of heals.
Target's shields have failed.
Ah, loser.
Target's shields have failed. Hover your mouse over a weapon, and its firing arc will be.
Oh, okay.
It is unwise to get between a Klingon and his prize, Federation.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Alien and intercept course. Lock weapons and fire at will.
I should probably know what I'm doing better. Okay.
Right.
All right.
I hope I got everybody, because it said, "Are you ready to return?" And it was not yet or yes. And I'm like,
Yeah, I think that was about it.
no, I'm now Lieutenant 2. You're a 3 already?
Yeah, but I'm like
Where
one
are you a
mission
4
past
now?
you. I'm in the middle of another mission that might get me to the next level, I don't know.
Klingons runs. Although they don't really go. Where's the combat?
I can see why the gamepad might be handy here.
Yeah?
Target's shields have failed.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
The Enterprise is calling.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolfie, and now you will die with him as well.
don't know what to do about these fucking plasma conduits.
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh.
Congratulations.
We're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess.
Take me down like you.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant.
Oh my gosh.
But he says to feel free
Here's
to
the
mingle
thing.
with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise?
Some missions in Star Trek will change based on your career track.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that yours is going to be different than mine just was.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
What's up, Mirrors?
So, you're like a level 3, etc., now?
Lieutenant 4, according to this.
We were in Starfleet Academy.
That was some fine work back there, Fred. Must be.
Uhura.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
She still has her ear thing, and even in like the bar.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
You're in a bar?
Yeah.
These Klingons look very Asian.
They're first generation Klingons.
So they're not as like...
This is... They went through this great deal of explanation when the next generation came along and the Klingons changed their look entirely.
Yeah.
Because before that they were just kind of like Mongolians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tear down
Thanks
my
for
shitty
coming.
wall.
I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command. They agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend.
Wow.
I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden
So did you
dangers
get
lurk
Tarsi
in space.
as your
And
report
the
now?
threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice
I wasn't
to
sure if you
travel
got like
throughout the
mirrors
stars.
instead or like... If it
A last-ditch effort
Why did
to
they
find
give
a common
Spock
ground
5
could
o'clock
end
shadow?
this conflict.
He never had it in the show.
But there are many who oppose peace.
Where
If
is
the
Spock?
Federation is to be saved from chaos,
you'll
new
meet him.
officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
I mean, they gave Isaac Garrett some serious 5 o'clock shadow, too.
Congratulations.
His face has got so much stubble, it looks like it would skin something if you rubbed it across it.
Like mine. I am now Lieutenant 5.
Your stubble is like velvet.
I have some new orders for you. I've outlined important people you should stay safe.
I would have your stubble on my
You
intimate
have your
parts
orders.
with no complaints.
Proceed. Hello. I don't have anything for you today.
And you have.
I have to say, I would not recommend this. You make the same concession for me. I probably would strip metal. So stubbly.
Yeah. At a certain length, it does remove flesh from bone.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if
How the heck do I fly?
It is the same mission. So it's a little confusing. E speeds up, Q slows down. And then W noses down, and S noses up.
I see that. I see that. But I'm not moving.
You have to Q, or you can actually click on the arrow. It's hard to explain. But yeah, if you
it's so slow.
It feels like it, but it's all relative. Wait, where am I going? I think I'm going here. Oh, Taylor. Nice. Welcome to Earthspace time. Okay.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies that are not shielded.
But they're all shield. Well, the first thing you're going to attack isn't shielded, but after that, everything else is shielded.
The beacon.
Yeah, the first beacon isn't shielded. The second one is.
How close do you have to be before you can shoot it?
10,000 meters, or 10,000 kilometers. Sorry. Okay. All right. What are you? Oh. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Oh. Okay. You are what? Training manual. Tactical. What? I don't understand. Do I buy these? Allows you to train one bridge officer in the use of a new ability. Marshal. Okay. Photon grenade. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So leave here. Go in here. Acquire ships.
Admiral Garrett said you would come by to requisition a new shuttle. While you're here, feel free to look at the other ships we have available for requisition. I'm here to help you choose a vessel. What would you like to know? I'm here to help you choose a vessel. Which one were you interested in?
Utility cruiser. Okay. Oh, I can get myself a shuttlecraft.
my god, it's so slow. Oh. Well, now you tell me I can activate full impulse?
Yeah, by clicking on the arrow, but I couldn't really tell you where it was until I flashed it at you.
I now I've passed where I needed to be and I can't stop. How do I stop?
Click it again. Or see the other arrow at the bottom? That'll put you at stop. And then you have to either Q or, I'm sorry, is it A or D? A or D, I think, will turn you. I'm gonna help you with ship and, okay. Oh. Okay. No idea what I'm doing. All right. What are you? Requisitions ship equipment. Neutrino deflector. What are you? Okay.
Approach the Klingons.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your minimap.
Oh my god, steering.
Where are you? Where are you? I don't know how to get to where you are. You here? Oh, okay.
Me?
No. I'm talking to myself.
I know that
I can't,
being
like,
a starship
how do you
captain is a
shoot
big
without, like...
responsibility.
Right click.
But I believe you're up to the task.
No, I'm not
If you
saying
feel
that.
like
It's
your
really
ship is
hard
ready
to
for its
shoot
next mission,
and
I can give you new
steer so that
orders.
you're not just sitting in one place the whole
Yeah,
time.
you can only shoot the torpedoes if they're in front of you, but you can shoot the lasers no matter what direction.
Stay safe out
You
there.
have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
Hey, I got my first skill point.
Ever hear of Edrin? Stay safe out there.
Click this button to beam up to the system map. Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground combat.
Okay. I don't see where... Projectile? Wait, what? Energy weapon training. Total skill. Mine and torpedo weapons. Okay. I don't see a point. Oh, I do see a point. All right. Purchase. Oh, okay. Because I'm tight.
Thank you.
All right. I think I had one and I spent one. Okay. What am I doing? Click this button to beam up to the system map.
Welcome to the
Click
Sol
on this
system.
button to warp
All
out to
visitors to
sector
Earth space dock are required to fly close enough to the station for our tractor beams to lock onto your ship. Our automated systems will notify you when you are in position.
What?
Just sitting there getting shot drives me crazy. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, no, not a fan. Not a fan of this.
What? What just... What? Oh, I could beam out. Okay, I'm beaming. Warp factor or something.
Click on the icon beside your mission to order your crew to plot a course to your next mission.
What?
You are now in Sector Space. Sector Space is the main overworld map of Star Trek Online. From here, you can travel to different planets and systems. Sector Space is a no-combat zone.
Click on the icon beside your mission to order the crew to plot a course. Oh, that's handy.
Now everything the Klingon leader says, I hear in the frickin' kitty wall voice. Because I don't have audio, so I can imagine it any way I want in my head, and I have no other way of, like, reconciling it.
It's too bad. They actually use all the crew's voices for this. So Leonard Nimoy is actually talking when he's Spock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did. That must have cost a pretty penny.
Yeah, especially since he's dead now. Interesting. Okay. Coming up on Sully sector. So these have to be other people. I see Mike Wazowski out there in the USS Oldenburg.
We're reading several Gorn ships on our sensors as well as the USS Zhangha. The Zhangha is hailing us now.
Welcome to Edrin 4. I'm Bridget McKinnon, CO of the USS Zhangha. Glad you could join us. My science teams are on site and conducting initial surveys. Apparently, this place is quite the geological marvel. We're not the only ones present, though. Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel. Feel free to join the party.
It's a pretty game.
Captain, the Gorn are scanning us. They might not be talkative, but they are curious about us. Or I recommend caution when dealing with the Gorn. They can be easily provoked.
Now Lieutenant 4. I think I'm done for the night. I'm all snotty.
When I get to the Xingha, I'll probably join you.
We have entered the orbit of Edron
Transporter
4,
room to
Captain.
bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edron 4.
Lowering shields for transport. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures in orbital space near
Oh, a lot of it's actually semi-automated once you're into it.
Strange. For a moment there. It's nothing, Captain. Thought I was picking up an impulse drive. False alarm. I'll recap, Captain. The science and engineering teams indicate that they have made it to the surface and made contact with the science team from the Zhangha. The rest of the landing party is standing by in Transporter Room 1. They're ready to beam down when you are.
Why does everyone keep saying I look familiar?
I don't know.
Is it like that thing where there were
you
multiple
are.
Dr.
Better
Me,
late than never, huh?
like
Ensign
on-time
Scovery,
mirrors when we
Starfleet
were on
Corps
the
of
other
Engineers.
planet?
Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, even, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash.
Also,
To
Christina
say
has
this place
no
is
idea
mineral
how to
rich
frickin'
would be an
navigate this starship.
understatement.
Getting a bunch of lip from this frickin' Scarvin or Scavrin.
My first assignment out of the academy was
He's
on
an ensign.
Vulcan,
He looks a little
working
pig
at
boy.
a geothermal power site in Shikar. Great people, the Vulcan.
You can find mission objectives on your mini-map or by pressing the scan area key.
Okay. Okay.
My tricorder showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this
Oh,
ridge.
I'm not even lieutenant anymore. Now I'm actually going to be Captain Obvious. Sorry, just makes me laugh.
I'm a Lieutenant 5. They didn't make me a captain.
This looks like a good place
He
to
just
start
told me
our
I was
scans.
getting the ship.
Yeah, I know. And I got a ship too. Okay, do I have to F those things? Yeah.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once.
I had to F
The
those
mineral
minerals.
deposits here are remarkably pure.
No, the only thing I really want to hear you effing is me.
You really want to hear it? We could record it, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, about you.
There's a lot of
This
impact
carbon
signs happening.
deposit is unusually pure. Apparently, the Metrons don't prepare.
So I'm a
half-rate
Lieutenant
planets.
5. What are you right now?
Lieutenant 5.
Oh, so I've caught up finally.
Yeah. Except I'm on my first mission with the ship.
I want to get that into this right now.
Yeah, I'll finish off and then I'll log too. I think we're out of the. I think this is out of the tutorial.
When you get your first ship?
Yeah, you start your first mission, you're out of the tutorial.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be
he
pleased.
told me I was a captain,
Very
and I don't know
pleased
where to go
indeed.
after.
They tell you to look around the space station. And then you have like little areas you want to walk and talk
My
to.
readings indicate there might be
Check out the
dilithium on this
NPCs.
planet. I'll
Well,
need to
you talk
take
to
more
everybody
scans
there.
to be sure.
Did you talk to them? Well, you talked to them in the bar.
Yeah.
But now you talk to him, and now you're going to go to like
The
engineering.
variety of minerals in the
Yeah.
topsoil alone is astounding.
Yeah. Going to talk to the Taylor Drift.
The soil here has a high concentration of sulfur.
God, I just want to slap you up. Freaking pig boy.
Either my tricorder's broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur. What the? Mortar fire? We'd better head back to... Whoa!
I don't know.
The
Oh,
mortars are
2000.
closed
So I
off the
can,
pass.
so
We
I can
can't
buy
reach the
some
camp.
training.
Who would do
Looks
this?
like great.
Look, over there.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, it's the Gorn. Oh my God, it's the Gorn. Oh, it's from a freaking. Oh, fine. It's from a classic episode. What am I doing? There's more up there.
Captain, this is Lieutenant Newman. Way ahead of you, Captain.
Over there. There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
There's another Gorn down here. So yeah, the Gorn was a mission where. Have you ever seen Galaxy Quest?
That's with Alan Rickman and Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Yes. But a long, long time ago. I don't remember. Like it was like around the Spaceballs era. Actually, I think it's a little before.
No, Spaceballs was the 80s.
Was Galaxy Quest before the 80s?
No, it was after the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think so. Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Sneaky bastard. Anyhow, a lot of the spoofing in that movie, well, some of it, a fair chunk of it came from Kirk fighting the Gorn in an episode.
Those were those weird monster things that they all got stuck with?
No, the Gorn, no, you're no, I don't know what you're thinking of.
When they landed on that planet and they had to like...
The rock monster was
yeah,
the equivalent of the Gorn.
yeah, okay.
And Kirk gets his shirt torn in that.
We need a way out of this canyon, and I'm thinking that big rock up there is it. With
What
a
big-
little Federation ingenuity, we can topple this rock with a makeshift bomb.
What big rock?
Once it's down, we can walk across it. And have you read Captain...
Behind us!
So there's a bomb there. Do I have to F the bomb? I do. I just F the hell out of that bomb. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. Alright. Collect some coal. Oh, this is exactly... Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Kirk made gunpowder in that show.
Gunpowder? Like he made it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sulfur, saltpeter, etc. And they're making me do the same thing here. Potassium nitrate. Some bamboo, because that exists on alien planets. Some more bamboo. Uh-oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, hit with a rock. Let me get my bamboo, Neo bamboo. There we go.
Good. Let's take these materials over to the bottom of that huge rock.
What huge rock? It's not a huge rock.
Right. Ensign Hunter and I will construct... Well, at least the Gorn are punctual. Keep them off us!
Uh-oh.
Crush that coal up good, Hunter. Not like that. Finer.
Uh-oh.
Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials.
Question for you. They're wearing these guns and these little
mix it with the
dresses.
coal.
What do they
Carefully.
attach to?
I'd rather not get blown to pieces today, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, what? No, I found that.
We're just about done.
I said they're wearing guns with these little tiny dresses, but what are the guns actually attaching to?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, more of them. Wow. Got my ass kicked. Darcy's working him though. Wait, do I have grenades? That'd be good to know. She's just saving my bacon left and right. Alright, so what do we have here? What is 3? Rifle butt, okay. 4 is small hypo. Oh, I see. Okay, alright, so hypodermic. Oh god! Oh, I'm so dead. Dang. They're much better fighters than I am. Oh, Terrace is going down. Okay. Do I... They're not helping me. She's dead. I think I need to respawn.
Yeah, because resuscitation doesn't work on yourself.
They are much better fighters than we are.
It happens.
My personal shield sucks.
Done! Now let's get these bombs in place.
Good lord, that was hard. Okay, what? Where? What bombs? Where am I going?
Well, now that Ensign Hunter and I did the hard work, it's
Jesus
time for
Christ.
you.
Can I just kill the pig boy?
Mm-hmm.
They're standing next to the bamboo for 3 spawns or three things that rush us. I get killed twice, 3 times.
The bombs are primed to blow.
Now that
We
we've
should
got
move
the
to a
hard
safe
stuff done.
distance.
Oh, you don't have to keep holding down shift.
Fire in the hole!
Good to know.
Ha! Back in the academy, they said that in the battle of man versus... Absolutely.
I hope the scientists are all right. The Gorn aren't known for their mercy. Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
I love you, darling.
Are you up?
No, I've been logged out.
Okay. This is a ongoing mission. Maybe by the time that we try this again, I will be able to join you.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
See? There we go. I'm gonna try my hand weapon thingy. Oh god. They're coming. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's right. What does 3 do? Oh, uppercut. Okay. Can I F this bomb? I did. Oh, it's a major generator.
As opposed to a minor generator?
As opposed to a captain generator.
Thank you. Things were looking...
Glad you're in one piece, Captain. It's...
Alright.
Looks like the Gorn have exercised the better part of valor, Captain. But the Zhang Ha's in rough shape. Captain McKinnon is hailing us now.
Good to hear from you.
I have to
Thank
carry
you for
my
saving
child,
my people.
our child, off the couch and into bed.
We're making repairs.
Otherwise,
It'll
I
be
worry
some
he
time
wakes
before
up
our
too
engines are-
early and gets into shit.
That's only because he wakes up early and gets into shit.
True. He's very good about waiting till he hears my alarm, though. Like sometimes I hear him moving, and he won't whine until my alarm goes off. It's very
We're
respectful.
picking up Gorn warp signature.
Oh, shit.
You can fire all weapons at once by pressing the space bar.
Oh, what? I didn't know that. So you can fire all your weapons at once by hitting the spacebar. This has been good to know.
Instead of having to click the fire all weapons with the iPhone.
Yeah. Oh my god. I might get my ass kicked in a fighter. This is like the mission that never ends.
Seems like it.
I'm just a fan of completion. No, it's not. Oh, it did not fail. Lies. Can I just put my lasers on autofire?
You think so, if it's an option.
Alright, let me make it faster.
Integrity below 75%.
Frickin' cowards.
Thanks for covering
They
us.
ran away.
The Gorn would have slow but steady. Our warp drive. Thanks. Sending it now.
After all that effort, they ran away.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work on your part. For them to be pussies and take off on you.
Salute the Gorn. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, I think I maybe had to hook up my game control pad to this thing or something. I don't know. Because flying definitely blows chunks.
Captain. The crew Gorn ships aren't as tough as a Tellarite design. But our scaly friends know a thing or two about, not with the data we have now, but the science team.
What? Just let me out of the mission. Let me out of the mission. Oh my god. Can I? What? M?
Picking up debris from the gorge. I'll shave my eyebrow.
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength, though.
So they just teleported away and then came back to attack me again. They have more health this time. It's evasive maneuvers, bitch.
I have wished you just share your screen so I can see what you're playing with.
I don't know how I can do that right now.
Okay. You're in the zone. You stay in that zone. You kick their ass.
I just want the mission to be over. Oh, I get it. I did that wrong. Every time my evasive maneuvers to when they hit their little missiles out.
Just loaded the dishwasher. I'm gonna brush my teeth while you work this out.
We thought we could share this space equally, Federation. I see no Romulans. Only Federation ship. Most convenient, Captain.
But Captain, I've got an idea. If we can generate a charged part.
Oh, so big, so heavy. Your mother's not gonna be able to take it. Could she be better?
Oh my god, this mission never ends.
You're quite the clever one, Captain. Too clever, I'm afraid. No one can know.
Yeah, this mission is just determined to never end. Our shields are gone.
Still fighting?
Okay, just took another one out. The ship exploding just about killed me. My ship is not looking good.
Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing.
But you're still pretty.
I can't tell if their shields are down or not.
How was your pizza?
Oh, it was very good. It's my favorite, so apparently my reputation is Pizza Hut pizza connoisseur is.
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony will remember the Romulan treachery today, and your assist.
So there was another player on the field.
All decks have reported in. We're ready to
Finally, I'm out. Oh my god, I don't want to do that mission ever again.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission
Good to hear from you.
report to the contact
I've read Captain
and turn
McKinnon's
in the
report.
mission.
Sounds like things got a little rough on Ed. Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, I don't want frickin' Scavron. Oh, I hate him. I changed his name to Dickhead. There.
Starfleet hasn't heard. Stay safe out
You
there.
are now in sector space.
Keep me
Here,
apprised
ships
on the
travel
K-30.
at warp
Hello.
speed between
I don't have
systems.
anything.
Combat does not.
I don't know how to exit out at this point.
I had to go into the character menu and then go to log out and then go to exit.
I'm a Lieutenant 6 now, apparently. That means something. Maybe you just never get to be a captain. I really don't know. Combat specialist, willpower. I can't get out here. Exit. All right. We are out.